what you need to do today. Don't waste time. 31st of March, or at the earliest you can, to take a meter reading for your gas and electric if they're not on those smart meters that update daily. Take a meter reading. Why? Because the price cap's going up tomorrow. The standard variable rate price cap is going up tomorrow. By how much? About 50%. 50%. Right. Busted foot. It's going up by about 50%. 50%. So take a meter reading today or tomorrow if you can't do it today, depending on when you're watching this video, and submit it ASAP so that you don't start getting charged. That's what they'll do. They try and pull a fast one, charge you the higher rate. How about I get up this? Shouldn't have done it. So you have to do to try and save some pounds. It's going to go 50% average bill tomorrow, 1st of April, and it's not an April Fool's joke. The bills are going up 50% tomorrow. The energy cap goes up twice per year, 1st of April and 1st of October. So it's going up by about 50% tomorrow, and in October, shouldn't have done that, it's going to go up by at least 25%. Looks like it could be 30%, depending on what the prices are. That's the prices, they don't match reality anyway. Like the banana plants coming alive. They don't match reality anyway, not the market price. When they go up, your prices go up. But when they go down, your energy prices don't go down. Anyway, if I can do it with 1 foot, you should be able to do it with 2, isn't it? Take your meter readings now, submit them ASAP, date them to 31st, so you don't get billed at a higher rate, 50% higher rate. And this is what it's like to try and submit a meter reading. We are sorry our systems are struggling, blah blah, we can't submit. If you're unavailable to submit your meter reading in the next few days, we'll use it to accurate estimate. So you need to submit it today, they're going to estimate. Try to use the form, doesn't work. As you can see, it's blank. When you click submit, I filled it in, click submit, and it goes to a 404 page. Let's see if I can log in and submit or not. Doubt if it's gonna work though. No. Yeah, you hit there we go. Sorry, there has been a hitch. You can't access your data gas account 0. Only option you got is to log out. The website's crashed, system can't cope. Exceptional meter read demand. Yeah, because you're gonna estimate if you don't submit. Let's see if you allow me to submit anything. I just took the meter reading, hobbled to the meter, and they won't let me submit. This is what it's like trying to submit, and it's what, 6:45 PM now. Probably people are going to be trying to submit all day because they're going to estimate. Accurate estimate. How can you have an accurate estimate? An estimate is an estimate. There's actual. Oh, it's that form again. I fill this form in, yeah. It went to a 404 page. Right, let's try and do the form again, see what happens. I've submitted it now, I'm just waiting. Probably going to be another 404 page. 502 bad gateway. EDF Energy is a bad gateway, that says it all. Yeah. EDF Energy meter read bad gateway. They didn't get the data. What it's trying to do, the form, they can't even handle a simple form that places the fields into a, you know, just writes it to a database. They can't even handle that. Very bad system. You know, it's just primitively just taking the data and passing it into a database. Fields in a database, nothing complicated. I do it all the time. We have high inflation not because of Russia, Zog, Putin or any of that, but because of rampant money printing that resumed without abandon in mid-March 2020. That's why we've got inflation. Exponential money printing. Just look at the blooming Fed balance sheet, any central bank balance sheet, and you'll see the fingerprint, the smoking gun. You'll see the inflation smoking gun. The Fed balance sheet, Bank of England balance sheet, ECB balance sheet. There's your inflation smoking gun, not blooming howitzer in Ukraine. And so far we have not even begun tinkering around the edges of mountain of money printing that still continues to this very day. The Fed is still printing more money. There has been no tightening whatsoever. In fact, I am pretty sure that today's Fed balance sheet of 9 trillion will be even higher a year from now than where it stands today. In fact, we will probably see the Fed and other central bank balance sheets more than double yet again during the remainder of this decade, i.e. to at least a $20 trillion Fed balance sheet. So much for the BS taper talk. And what I've been expecting to likely to become manifest, that of high inflation is likely to persist for the whole of this decade. That means a lot of persistent pain in the West for most folks who are not prepared for high inflation. And well, if there's pain in the West, that means, well, that's going to translate into an inflation nightmare for the developing world, where they won't be able to feed themselves. That's going to result in a lot of, you know, starving economic migration that will make what happened during the 2010s look like a picnic. And where asset prices and inflation are concerned, that is the focus of my next in-depth analysis, which is primarily on the housing markets, UK, US, that I aim to complete within the next few days, which will be first made available to patrons who support my work. So thank you for supporting my work, patrons. So for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, then do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $4 per month. Which, to tell you the truth, is nothing compared to what you're getting a window into. In the meantime, this is what inflation began warning to expect for 2022 over 6 months ago in September last year, since which time the inflation recession signal has got even stronger. Folks, we are heading for a recession. So don't expect this stock's bear market to bottom anytime soon. Inflation 175. It used to be £1 a bottle. These 2 litre bottles, £1, £1.25, £1.50. Now £1.75. It's too expensive. Inflation. I'm not paying £1.75 a bottle. I have to make do with water from now on. And milk. Inflation is rampant now. It's not going to come down. permanent. Well, I've been flagging for over a year. Shopping in Tesco's, look at bloody prices. Oh, I did find some bargains. £1. See how much it costs. I'll check out today. How's it going to cost me? 300?
No, probably £1.
£1, I hope so. 300 maybe. Liza, that's where they put the cats they don't want. If you don't like your cat, just shove it in the box.
Why do you say that?
That's why it says donate your cat.
Can
You donate cats. 320 discounted to 255 because of the club card. Could have been worse. I know why it was lower than expected. Didn't buy any drinks. Only spent about £30 on drinks. Anyway, inflation is not transitory, it's permanent. It's never going to go down. Might temporarily dip, but then it's going to shoot back up. 6-7% fake CPI and more like 12-15% real. The experience in the shops. Well, let's pack it all up and get off home. That's the trolleys emptied. Just one to go. Put that on a seat. Blooming expensive. Bought less than usual. 2 years ago this would have been about 150, 140, 150. Now it's 250 after club card. With it, without it, it'd be 320.